Hey guys, what's going on? So today I'm going to talk about IWM Alerts again. So I'm going to talk about how subscribers made money, going to show you all the real results. But before we get into all of that, if you don't know who I am yet, my name is Russell Barber. I've been testing hundreds of alert services for what feels like 2 decades now, but it's really only probably 1 decade. And if you'd like to see my top 10 alert service videos for 2025, just check out the video. It's linked in the description below. It'll show you my top 10 favorite services. IWM Alerts, the one we're talking about today, is one of them that didn't make it into that video because we were just getting started at the time and I hadn't got enough data to actually say this is one of the best services I've ever seen. Needless to say, now I really do think this is one of the best services I've ever seen. So I think it'll be really make it into the next video that I do on that stuff. So before we get into everything, just wanted to make sure you guys have seen my course. It's called Learn How to Win 90% of Your Trades in 90 Seconds. It teaches you how to sell premium for income and everything from spreads to condors to selling naked puts, all contained inside the course. All you have to do is find the link in the description below and put in your email, and you'll get the course completely for free. So make sure to check that out. So, IWM Alerts, I'm going to show you all the proof of people making money again today. This is remarkable. Like this is just absolutely phenomenal. How much money we're making, how well these trades are working. So in a few minutes, I'll show you the people actually posting the real results. If you don't know what the system is yet, let me just show you. It is a trade within the first few minutes of the market open. So the market opens and we go in voice chat, which is really fast. There's very minimal delay, and you'll get commentary plus an alert from David Alexander who will say, hey, I am buying these options, which he tells you pre-market as well. And it usually happens within the first couple of minutes of the market open, like it did today, as you'll see in just a few minutes. And so if you want to buy this, I highly recommend it. It's one of the best scalping services I've ever seen. Check out this page, it'll be in the description below. And come and join us. I don't think you will be disappointed. I think you'll find this is one of the services that you will want to subscribe to live for. If you do want to do a longer term, lower cost, discounted subscription, just email me. I'll put my email in the description below as well, so you can come and send me an email. And I'll lock you in for a lower discounted price for a longer term frame than what's offered on this page right here. Anyway, David himself has been trading phenomenally. We go here, try and zoom in so you can actually see this. This is a post I did on Discord. It shows the number of trades since the start of 2025, just with one contract from David's real results. And look how linear these are. There's the occasional loss, which will have a drawdown. Sometimes we won't take any trades, but the losses are very small. You can see they're only 2 times what a win is. So you can get this very linear, very beautiful looking profit loss curve. And you can see we've been on a tear with no losses all the way up here. So it's insane. I mean, it's phenomenal. It's to be able to do this. The drawdowns are small, and remember, this section that we're looking at right here, these wins have been during some of the most turbulent times of recent days. Like, look at VIX here. These are the last few days, and then if you look at VIX shot up to like 60, we've still been making steady profits on IWM alerts, which is phenomenal, including today. Today on VIX, we've just seen a huge drop as Trump drops tariffs on all countries down 10%, apart from China. So we've seen a VIX massive drop. But these last few days, we've been making profits in IWM alerts, regardless of the crazy VIX, which has been absolutely astounding. I think it's really cool. So let's go and look at the actual alert. It's in here, IWM pre-market. And before the market opens, you get all this information, including the contracts that David is going to add to his watch list in Active Trader. So this is a learning curve for some people. They've got to get up to speed on how to take these trades. Um, basically, he has his Active Trader and Thinkorswim. It's the best platform for this, although people are using all different platforms. As long as you can do this quickly, you can set up bracket orders, which is what David does, and he talks about that in his videos. And basically, inside our system, you can get familiar with all that sort of stuff. But he decided to trade the 172 puts on IWM this morning, so he tells you that pre-market. If you look at the timestamp right here, it's 10 minutes before market open. And then switches over to the voice chat, which is down here. The voice chat, you can see here, there's still some people hanging out in there, all these guys. So we all move over there, right in market open, and he basically starts the commentary. Hey, I'm watching this. This is what I'm seeing with the buyers and the sellers. Okay, guys, I'm in the trade right now, and he'll give an alert. I'm just buying such and such, or it just got executed. And then we all jump in and follow him and make money, which has been phenomenal. Then he gives a summary, which is what you're looking at down the bottom here. It's kind of hard to see on Discord. He talks about what actually happened. And today he hit his two price targets at point 0.1 and point 0.2. So he's pretty happy with that. Um, Yeah, so that was the summary and the pre-market. Now let's look at what is important, I think, which is our subscribers making money. And even in this market, subscribers are making money. So let's zoom in. You can see the timestamps here. I said good morning, loud and clear. That was make sure that David knew that I could hear him inside the voice channel. So we all talk in the general channel. Well, he has his dialogue going on in the voice channel. Everybody else in the voice channel is muted, so they can't actually hear. So they can't actually start talking and making a load of noise. So if we scroll down here, you can see that the very quickly after the market opened, Risk It for a Brisket Mario at 8:34 was already out on futures. So some people are playing futures on this. So remember, you can play futures on IWM. So if you want to try a prop firm, you might want to try that. It's something that people have been doing successfully with these things. So the trade had already taken place on audio. That's why it's not listed here on audio by 8:34. So we waited a little bit patiently because it was a bit of a spike. I'll show you that in a sec as well. I want to show you the wins first. I got profits for me at 8:35. So Wavemaster also got in 255 to 263. We're taking small bites out of the pie over and over and over again, really consistently. Consistency is the key. So if we look at IWM on the 1 minute chart, one day. So we just captured a tiny part of this move, and I'll zoom in and show you. So this is the stuff that's happening because of the Trump tariff stuff. Makes this stuff look so insignificant in comparison. So this is the crazy little scalp that we did today. Zoom in. So we waited for the first few minutes for the market to actually go up, and then we scalped it on the way back down. So David identified using his strategy, which is fairly complex to me. I don't fully understand it, that we were going to start to see some selling here. Indeed, that's what we saw when we came down here. So these first 4 minutes is why you're starting to see people posting results in the Discord at 8:35, which is really 9:35 because I'm in Central Time. And you can see Wave Master at the same time, 255 to 263. Mike 255 to 268. Master Zelda 260 to 270, 237 to 253, then to 262. My stuff. You can see all these people just making money basically, even though the VIX was out of control, like absolutely out of control. People are making their 5, 10, 15, 20% on these trades that happen within seconds. Mine took 31 seconds to complete, I think, today. So yeah, pretty good. So people are making money. People are happy with this. People are adjusting their strategies to get their profit targets. This guy got 253 to 277. Pretty exciting stuff. Great call. Thanks, David. Round two. So sometimes people double dip as well on these. Yeah. Thanks, David. Thanks, Russell, for finding these services. Yep. So yeah. And then Texas Yeti always writes up his notes, which are phenomenal because he's learning the strategy as well. So you can learn how to fish as well as being given the fish from David himself. So yeah, so this is definitely a strategy. If you have time at market open, if you just want to put aside 5 to 10 minutes and trade every single morning with a great group of people where you listen on voice chat and get the commentary and the alert on voice, and then you can talk amongst yourself in the general chat, I definitely recommend joining this service. Probably the best scalping service I've ever seen. In fact, not probably, definitely the best scalping service I've ever seen because it's a fixed time and it works. And you can see that it works from all of our results and David's results as well. It just works over many, 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 many trades. So definitely check it out. I'll leave a link so you can come and purchase here. There's a few just testimonials. We have so many, I only posted a couple in here. And you can come and join WIM Alerts here. And remember, my email will be in the description below. So if you want to email me about doing like a longer term, cheaper subscription, say you want to do a lifetime, we can give you a big discount on that so you only have to pay once. All right, hopefully that's helpful. Talk to you guys soon.